Hello everybody. I know I don't upload on this channel much, but with what's been going on from last night, I couldn't not make a video on this. So as you can tell by the title, I am not happy about the European Super League, as is nobody. You know, I think most, probably 99% of the football community and fans are in this position. It's a very, very small minority that actually want the European Super League to go through. For anyone who doesn't know what it is basically 20 participating clubs with 15 founding clubs and a qualifying mechanism for a further 5 teams to qualify annually based on achievements in the prior season. It will be midweek fixtures with all clubs continuing to compete in their respective national leagues. An August start with clubs participating in 2 groups of 10, playing home and away fixtures with the top 3 in each group automatically qualifying for the quarter-finals. Teams finishing 4th and 5th will compete in a 2-legged playoff for the remaining qualifying positions. A 2-leg knockout will be used to reach the final at the end of May. The teams that have so far agreed to join the European Super League, with 12 founding teams, is AC Milan, Arsenal, Atletico Madrid, Chelsea, Barcelona, Inter Milan, Juventus, Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Real Madrid and Tottenham. I just don't know where to begin, because I just don't. This isn't good for football. It's not good for fans. The only motivation behind this is money for the rich clubs to get richer. Although one thing that did surprise me and kind of stands out is that PSG were obviously offered to be one of the top teams in the world and they turned it down. And PSG are known for being money giants in the football world, and them of all teams turned it down. So I think that says a lot in itself. They've forgotten about the whole footballing pyramid, the fight, the spirit, the fight for the competition, the promotion, the relegation, fighting to not be demoted. You've got to fight for your place, and now this gets rid of all of that because these teams can't get relegated. There is nothing for them to strive for. There's no dream to push. Premier League, all the leagues in the world, you finish top and you get to go into the Champions League, which is what all kids dream of. And now they're getting that taken away because they're getting stripped and banned from domestic leagues and the way for a Champions League. And why? Where is the good in this? Like, even fans of the teams in that European Super League don't want it to happen. It's just disgusting. I can't. It's really just baffling. Like one of my friends put it quite well. It feels like the football world has woken up in an episode of Black Mirror. It's some weird sci-fi series for football where these teams break. I just can't believe it's actually happening. I can't believe what I'm reading. As I said, all the 12 participating clubs in the Super League will be excluded from the Champions League and the domestic leagues for the 2021-22 season. And I mean, it's just, I can't wrap my head around it. The only benefit to this is those bigger clubs, as a business, because of the money. It doesn't benefit the players because they're stripped of European competition that they strive for every season. They're stripped of international duties, which is one of the biggest honours in football, and now they can't get that. And I cannot believe is absolutely disgusting. Florentino Perez, chairman of the Super League, came out and said, after UEFA and FIFA have come out and said that they will be stripped of, they will not be able to play international games and stuff, he came out and said that we will just create our own World Cup, it's not a big deal. That's just disgusting. There should, that's so wrong. It just clearly proves they are not in it for the fans. They're not in it for the love of the sport. They are in it for themselves and money purposes only. Like, football is nothing without fans. It is nothing without the grassroots where it came from, and it's now being taken from the people and by the rich. It is just I cannot wrap my head around it. It makes me so angry. I do not get it. I mean, these teams need to face some serious punishment. Like UEFA have said, every club and player participating in the Super League will be banned from all UEFA and FIFA competitions. UEFA will sue every club participating 50 to 60 billion. Billion. And as they should. It's honestly a joke. It's so stupid. And with them being banned and from the Premier League and or domestic cups and stuff, this means that Leicester City could end up winning the Premier League this season, and they could also end up winning the FA Cup this season, because Man U and Man City ahead of them in the league will be taken out, so therefore we will go top. And FA Cup, Leicester got to the final yesterday after playing Southampton and beating them 1-0. We obviously have Chelsea in the final, and now we have a chance of being gifted that as well. And as a Leicester fan, I don't want that. I don't want to be gifted the Premier League and the FA Cup just because teams above us have been taken out. You know, there's no achievement in that. It's not a good win. It's not a good thing to have. I don't want that. It's so stupid. The only positive to the news recently is that Dortmund, PSG, Bayern and Porto, 4 teams that I know of so far that have rejected the Super League, and so they should. You know, Andreas Herrera came out this morning and has said and has given his views on it. Mesut Ozil as well, I saw a few minutes ago just before recording this. You know, players and managers are starting to come out and say, well, just players, sorry, not managers. Well, I know Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville have said stuff last night and this morning about it, and you know, people need to share their voice on this, and it just can't be allowed to go through because it's absolutely ridiculous. You know, people aren't, you know, kids don't dream of playing in the European Super League. They dream of playing in the Champions League final. They dream of playing against the big 6 in the Premier League and, you know, beating the big teams and earning your spot in the top 4 to then go to the Champions League and play there, or, you know, Europa League, even if you're a few spaces down. You know, I just cannot wrap my head around this decision, and the way the chairman and stuff was going about things for the Super League. It's just an absolute joke. I can't believe what I'm reading. It doesn't feel real, and it shouldn't be real. But as of right now, players and managers and fans and the whole football community need to, you know, they need to come together and they need to stand and fight for it, because what is happening is just wrong, and it cannot be allowed to go through. I think with enough push, it can get cancelled before it even starts, and I hope that's the case, because there are 5 more teams or 3 more teams that are yet to be confirmed, and then once they have the 5 other teams qualified, they're looking to start the league as soon as possible. So, you know, people need to make a stand, and we need to stop this thing before it starts. Because you know, they're just completely going against the fans, and it is the fans' sport, and the love of the game is just going to dwindle because fans of those clubs, players of those clubs, you know, there's no fight. They can't get relegated. Those teams in that league cannot get relegated, so there's no fight. You know, there's nothing can go wrong for them. They've not got anything to worry about. None of the games matter. They've got nothing to strive towards. You know, what trophy are they looking for? Nothing. They're not striving towards anything. It's so stupid. And the fact that they said they'll make their own World Cup, like, what's the point? Then they've got like one national team for those 15 to 20 teams. I think it's going to be 20 teams in total. However, there's going to be 20 half like international teams, and then the rest of the world have like a separate half. You know, that's. I mean, in an England lineup, you've got in that European Super League, you've got Dean Henderson, you've got Kyle Walker, you've got Joe Gomez, you've got Harry Maguire, you've got Luke Shaw, you've got Jordan Henderson, you've got Phil Foden, you've got Marcus Rashford, you've got Harry Kane, you've got Raheem Sterling. You've got some of England's best players in that team, in that league, which then won't be able to play for England normally, which then completely hurts our chances and flips it on its head of us, you know, winning anything as a international team. It baffles me, and I cannot understand that the way they're going about it. I can't believe it's even happening. It's just, it doesn't feel real, and it shouldn't be real. So, you know, it can't be allowed to happen. It has to be stopped before it's even started. So yeah, but I'm going to leave it there for today. I'm going to try and enjoy the rest of my day, but every time I seem to go on my phone at the moment, there's something new about it. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Comment your thoughts down below. I imagine they'll probably be very similar to mine, or I'd like to think so anyway. You know, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video.